Good morning, market snipers. Welcome back. This is Jesse. We're getting started pretty much right at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right on the dot as usual. By the time the countdown ended, it was 9:01, but it started right at 9 a.m. If you're new to the channel, awesome. Welcome. If you're returning, even better. Good to see you back. And as you can see, the GoPro battery came in on I think it was Saturday. Was projected to come in today. So shout out to Amazon. Amazon got it here a day early as usual. So put that in, and we didn't know if it would work or not because the old battery looked like it kind of like died, right, and blew up. So I got it out with the pliers. Didn't know if the camera was ruined or not. Uh, Threw in this new battery, and here we are this morning. It worked out. So seems like that's all it was. The battery died and or melted inside. I mean, not drastically, but just enough to like where it no longer works. So that's that. What else? What else? Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hopefully you got outside, spent some time with the family and friends, and off to a good morning already. So good morning, market snappers. David, yo, 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 hello, hello, hello. Javier Moonday, I know the channel. Nice. Lawrence, welcome back. Like and subscribe for your man, Sharpshooter. Awesome, Javier. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yes, yes. Help me with the algorithms by smashing the like button, hitting the repost button, or the subscribe button if you're over on the YouTube channel. The YouTube views are down. I'm not going to lie. The YouTube views are down, but the Twitter X app views are holding and or growing. So see, I don't really get out of bed for a live stream for less than 1,000 views. So, hopefully we still maintain 1,000 plus views. Otherwise, maybe I'll just do shorter videos or something like that. But the live stream takes a lot of energy out of me. I usually, once I get going, usually it lasts 45 minutes, hour or more. We did 2 hours like a week or two ago. Did an hour and a half when things were breaking down and things were happening in real time back over here. Yeah, it was a couple weeks ago. So a couple weeks ago, did like a 2 hour special, and so we'll get into Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin weekly chart over here. So yeah, thank you. Which let's warm up the trigger fingers on the mouse over here. Come over here, smash that like button. Ooh, we're up to 4 likes. Hit that repost button, and then throw in a quick comment, whatever it is. Lawrence is very good at smashing an emoji over here with a thumbs up or whatever he does on a regular basis. I appreciate it. Lawrence, even on the YouTube app and the Twitter X app, he's hitting it from both sides. He's an animal. Thank you, Lawrence. Appreciate you. There we go. Good morning. So, boom. $58,618 Bitcoin, right? I know the talking heads said we would be at you see the talking heads on YouTube, at least in my algorithm, the same talking heads over and over and over again. Adoption, the internet curve, adoption, the only asset that matters, sucks all other assets into it. The talking heads I'm talking about. $1 million Bitcoin, blah 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 blah. Here we are for the past, since February, the week of February 26th. We were at 58,400, and here we are still at 58,400. One more week, and that would be a total of, see, count on my fingers, March, April, May, June, July. This would be the sixth month that Bitcoin has been near 58,500-ish, right? For 6 months. So it was pumping hard back in February, pumped hard all the way until early March. And now here we are still going through a correction. And you can see that let's do some fun. Let's see, hide. look at the trending dots, right? So you have this big move up on the trending dots on the weekly chart, and now it's starting to curl back over. And there's like you can see how the trending dots are like spaced out, right? There's a lot of space there. It's possible it fills some of this space, right? It's possible it fills some of this space. There's a lot of space over here, and it got filled for maybe a third of it, and then filled the rest of it later on, right? So it is possible it fills some of that space because you see when it's bunched up, it's getting ready for a bigger move. And when it's spaced out like that on the trending dots, eventually price is going to come back and eventually price is going to fill some of that space. So bunched up down here, bunched up, bunched up, bunched up, bunched up, still a lot of space over here, right? A lot of space from that 44,500-ish all the way up to 62,000, right? Where the trending dots are. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's weird seeing it without the candles, right? So that's what we're still looking at on the weekly chart. 2-week chart, right? No red trending dots as of yet. It's weird because you see the buy and sell signals with no candles. You see the magic wands, right? You see the magic wands. Sometimes when the magic happens, and sometimes it's a good time to lock in profits. And so you can see sometimes when the magic happens, and sometimes when it's overbought. Sometimes when the magic happens, sometimes when it's overbought, right? So there you go. So it was really spaced out. You can see there's a big space down here on the 2-week chart as well, getting pretty bunched up. So we'll see what happens after that. But as of right now on the weekly chart, it looks like that. Daily chart looks like that. MACD bullish cross pending. Let's get the candles back on and go back to the weekly chart. So as you can see, the trending dots still going down. Basically been trending sideways overall. Yeah, wick down to 49,000. But if you look at the candle closes, basically closed sideways. 1, 2, 3. This would be the 4th week in a row. The week just started, right? The week just started. So a lot can happen. Can wick up, can wick down, all around. But you can see that this would be the 4th week in a row of closing exactly sideways. Kind of letting the trending dots catch up. Kind of letting the moving averages catch up, right? That was a big move down all the way from this wick, 70,300, all the way down to 49,100 in a short period of time. Kind of letting it catch up, letting it trend downward. And you see these trending dots are spaced out pretty good. And price already came back to some of that. So we'll come back down lower, possibly. So that's why we have these targets on. 2 of the 4 longer term targets, midterm targets have been hit so far. Will it continue down more? It's possible. Could this be a higher low? It's possible, but we'll see what happens. And I'm not expecting price to go up and touch the moon in the very near future. Also, I'm not seeing Bitcoin hit $1 million by tomorrow. I'm not seeing Bitcoin hit $0 by tomorrow, right? It's always somewhere in between. And here we are, 58,500. So you got the perma bears, you get the perma bulls, and we try to be neither. We try to be somewhere in between, neutral, and do our very best to swing trade and take advantage of what the market makers give us, right? So thanks again, Javier. There we are. Chief Diaper Changer reporting, 9:11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here we are. It's trending down. Let's look at the daily chart. The daily chart, like I said, has a MACD bullish crossover pending. So we'll keep an eye on it. It's been putting in lower highs price and lower lows, right? So at some point, will it put in a higher low, right? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. So we're still watching it over here. And that's Bitcoin. So still bearish on the daily chart. Still bearish on the weekly chart. Let's look at the 2-week chart. 2-week chart is still closing below the trending dots. Has not flipped red yet, right? Flipped red over here. It's a lagging indicator because it's a 2-week chart, but also kind of shows like the overall longer term trend. So it just takes some time for the ship to get turned around. So if it were to like be right here and it continues to be like sideways, downward, sideways and downward, right? Similar to back in 2021 before it had an epic rally that I played out to the upside 2 different times. Took the 32,300 over here, took the 44,000 over here, cashed out at 61,000 over here. Thought I was late. In hindsight, it was still a very good trade. 6-digit wins over there. And there we go. So what else? What else? What else? So it could be something like this, or it could be something like this over here, and price comes all the way back down to the 200-week moving average. So we don't know for sure which way it's going to go. Maybe something similar to early 2021, or something later to like end of November 2021. There's signs for both of them. There are signs for both of them. You kind of see over here like this, right? RSI sell signal June 2024. RSI sell signal back April 2021, and still bounced and created bearish divergence. Could bounce, put in a higher high, create bearish divergence. That would be like early 2021. If not, then it could just continue downward and retest the 200-week moving average, which is all the way down below $40,000. It's a moving average. It's slow moving, but all the way down at $40,000. So we don't know for sure what's going to happen. We're just trying to do our best to sniper the markets together and try to be on the right side. You can see the EMA on the weekly chart is still continuing to tread downward. The MACD is still continuing to trend downward towards the 0 line, which below the 0 line is bearish overall. Could you see the crypto SUI? Yeah, we usually don't go that low on the time frame, but maybe. We'll see how much time there is. But usually we don't go that low, but possibly. What else? What else? Okay. Just for fun, let's put on the Heikinashi. You can see that I posted about this that 2 weeks ago there was a RSI, not RSI. There was a sell signal on Heikinashi as well, and you can see that there is no wick up here. So sometimes shows strength of a trend downward, of the trend up or down if there's no wick, right? And followed by not as strong of a trend, followed by possibly a stronger trend starting because there's no wick again. But overall, still bearish on Heikinashi weekly chart as well. So that's that. Can't really say much else about it. But that's even the Heikinashi weekly chart is bearish. 2-week chart doesn't have a sell signal yet. You can see it was very, very, very lagging. Didn't happen until January 2022. But you can also see that, there's no wick to the upside on this candle either, which is momentum to the downside for the most part, right? Obviously, I don't trade based off of that, but just pointing it out as an observation. The trend is without a wick there. There was no wick there, no wick there, and you can see price just was pushing down, right? No wicks over here, price just pushing down hard, right? No wicks over here, price pushing down over here. So will it push down? Will it continue to push down over here? We don't know yet. We don't know for sure. Is it something more like over here, or is it something more like over here, right? So we don't know yet. What is the monthly doing? The monthly chart still had a wick, came all the way down the trending dots on even on the Heikin-Ashi. And if you come over here, go back to candles, right? So the month isn't over yet, right? There's still what 10 to 12 days roughly. Let's see. 31 minus 19 equals, right? So so the monthly chart. Here are the negatives to the monthly chart. Ooh, Jesse, don't talk the negatives. Don't put that out in the universe, right? The reverse candle, like November 2021. Then price on the very next candle came all the way down the trending dots over here, right? Reverse the candle. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 months later, it came all the way back down the trending dots. If you look at it, I'm not going to do it, but here, maybe I could do it over here. Maybe I could do it over here, remove the drawings. And then, yeah. Let's do that. And then you can see that, let me fix this. Solid line. Boom, boom, boom. There, right? So this previous monthly horizontal, if we get another monthly candle close below that, that doesn't look good, right? If you get a monthly candle close back below over here, which it currently is below it, barely, that doesn't look good, right? So it'd be back below it. You know, then maybe price continues to retest the trending dots over here. And if it starts getting candle closes back below the trending dots, it did not close below over here in 2021. So you can see the difference, right? 2021, it was rejected off the trending dots. Just as an example, could be moving averages or whatever. Whatever moving averages you look at, get rejected from the trending dots, never close below it and rallies, right? Over here, it closed below it, came back tested it, and then came all the way down the 200-week moving average. So I would expect the monthly chart to take time to play out, right? It takes time to play out. So we will find out if it closes below here. We will find out if it closes below 61,300-ish, right? And if so, then will the trending dots save it? I don't know. Or will it start closing below it and then ultimately come all the way back down and retest the 200-week moving average over there for Bitcoin? Oh, sorry, Perma Bulls. Sorry, Perma Bears. I'm not seeing $0 or $1 million Bitcoin in the near future. I know. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bull news. Good one. Okay. All right. Who are you talking to, by the way? Who are you talking to? I don't know. How many likes do we have? We're already 19 minutes in. We already spent all that time on 7 likes. Ugh. So, gentle reminder that I vowed or I gave my word that we would try the live streams for 1 year, see how it worked out, see what the response was, see, oh, this is the monthly horizontal line still. And you can see it found support on the monthly horizontal line, also on the weekly chart, right? So the weekly and monthly is horizontal support or resistance. So it's below it right now. And the trending dots in the next week or 2 or 3 could be below it as well. But it is currently below not only the weekly chart, the weekly horizontal, but the monthly as well. So that doesn't look great. But yeah, said that I gave my word that we would do live streams for 1 year. So if you want to see these live streams, keep live streaming. Let me know in the comments. Let me know by smashing the like button. Let me know because otherwise, it's a lot of work. So I don't know if it pays off or not to help by helping people and all that stuff. So I could, if you're talking about like money that Twitter X app pays me, I got $13 for the last 2-week period, right? $13. And I haven't even been paying attention to the YouTube monetization. So I think it wanted me to verify my address for the 10th time over on YouTube, so I didn't do it. That was paying me $14 a month, so that's about $30 a month. And but I have never been paid out once on it. It's still sitting there because I have to verify my address for the 1 millionth time on YouTube. So I didn't feel like doing it again and again and again for $14. So I've never actually been paid $1 on it. And the live stream software does cost me, what is it, $50 a month. So in essence, these live streams cost me money, right? So and they spend a lot of energy. So if you really truly want me to keep doing the live streams, let me know because I'm not only am I not getting rich because we don't have affiliate links, we don't have by doing these live streams, obviously, but we don't have affiliate links, we don't have any sponsored paid ads, whatever. This is purely our own thing, and we only have two options on the Market Sniper website that you can choose from as of right now. Um, so with that, doing these live streams costs money and time and energy, right? So if you truly want it, let me know about it. Otherwise, who knows? Once that 1 year is up, I'm going to take a hard look at it and decide if I'm going to do it or not. Maybe it drops down from every day the market is open to maybe 3 days or 2 days. I don't know. I haven't decided. So let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Mav, huddle, keep live streaming. Okay. All right. Well, that's one. I'm sure there's a dozen or more that want it, but if we saw like it's all in the likes, right? If we're getting 100 likes on Twitter X app, I know the YouTubers are good at it, but the views are dropping over there. So if we're getting 1,000 views on the live streams and we're getting 100 likes, I would keep doing it for sure. Outside of that, I don't know if it's enough motivation. I don't know if it's both. I don't know if it's and or whatever. I watch it. I pay attention to it. We can't even get 50 likes on the Twitter X app. So we'll start there. We'll start with 50 likes on the Twitter X app. And obviously a minimum of 1,000 views. Otherwise, I don't even get out of bed to spend money on this live streaming software for less than 1,000 views, right? Uh, put aside that I actually get paid on it, right? That actually make money on it. So that's that. That's that. I'm not crying about it. I'm just letting you know reality, right? This is the reality of it. I'm not crying about it. I'm not complaining about it. I chose to do it. No one's forcing me to do it. I'm just saying if you want the live streams to keep going, it does cost me money. So, help me, help you, help me. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's keep going. I am normally on YouTube, but switch to X. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Thanks for letting me know. That's awesome. That's awesome. What else? What else? Also, let me know if every day or if 3 days is more than enough, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or 2 days, Tuesdays and Thursdays, whatever, right? Let me know. Let me know what your thoughts are. You can always do a variation of it, right? What else? All right, let's keep going. Let's get into it. Ethereum, right? This is Ethereum weekly chart. Ooh, Ethereum came all the way back down to the 200-week moving average. Is that what Bitcoin is going to do? We don't know for sure. Time out, time out, time out. YouTube doesn't work with VPN on. Got it. Interesting. I've had VPN here there, but it just kind of slows down the computer if I'm on the Wi-Fi already, and I definitely couldn't do it with the live stream on. So, Ethereum still bearish on the weekly chart. Doesn't mean it couldn't catch a bounce, but still bearish on the daily chart as well. So will Bitcoin retest the 200-week moving average similar to Ethereum? That's interesting. I don't know. Solana, similar thoughts on Solana. Weekly chart, I know it had a buy signal, but it's it's well below the 200. It's well below the trending dots and whatnot. So I know it shows bullish, but it's more neutral because it is kind of bullish, but also below the trending dots. So I would lean towards bearish, right? 2-week chart, also below the trending dots. Monthly chart came back and tested the trending dots, right? Daily chart still currently bearish as of right now. Sand, you can go pound sand. What's happening? Not much. Still has bullish divergence. A lot. Oh no. No, I'm gonna say that's gone now. I'm gonna say that's gone. It's close. It's really close. Some of them. Let's see. That was 25 point. Hold on. Let's do it. Let's take a look at it. So this is a reading of 25.55. You can see in the upper left-hand corner of the Sharpshooter RSI 2.0. 25.55. This was 26.54. So it picked up bullish divergence. This was 26.36. So it picked up bullish divergence. This was 25.23. So there's no bullish divergence over here, right? So it looked like it on the eyeball test, but if you go to actual candle close, actual close on the RSI, 25.23 says that it was not bullish divergence. You are not the father. Maury Povich from the 90s, right? Near 24.75, 23.49, no bullish divergence, right? No bullish divergence over there on near. Filecoin, there was bullish divergence, and that's what I have mapped out over there. On RSI 2.0, 24.33 for Filecoin way back on July 5th, and then 26.75 RSI reading over here on August 5th. So exactly 1 month later, there is bullish divergence over here on Filecoin. And so that's what I'm pointing out over here like that. On Filecoin, there is bullish divergence followed by another reversal candle over here. So we'll see if we see Filecoin catch a bounce or not. Maybe something like that. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it catches a bounce or not. Bullish divergence followed by a reverse candle over here on Filecoin. Still bearish on the daily chart. Still bearish on the weekly chart. 2-week chart. Monthly chart. It's just bearish overall. So we'll see what happens over there as of right now on Filecoin. Mana. You see that was 26.35. 27. 27. So it's no longer. Well, no. Hold on. 26.47. 26 point. So that was lower. Yeah. Oh, but higher than over here, right? That's 20. Yeah. So I'm going to leave that on. I'm going to leave that bullish divergence on for mana over here. So this is what it kind of looks like over here. You got the 200-week moving average all the way up at 88 cents. You got this bullish divergence going all the way back to April 13th, all the way to August 5th, followed by a reverse candle. See if it catches a bounce sometime, right? Sometime. It's still bearish right now. We don't know if it will or not. Woo-wee. Hernan Arroyo Maso. Oh my gosh, I'm going to mispronounce your name. I apologize, my man. Let me know how to pronounce it better in dumb terms over here. Dumb it down for me. Thanks for teaching us about the charts. You got it. But if you really want to take a deep dive, right? There are 60 plus hours of recorded coaching. I don't hold back. I don't pull any punches. I give you all the details. I give you the psychology of why I'm looking at it. And then the live coaching crew that we recorded those videos and those sessions with had amazing questions. And so there's a lot of Q&A and me answering it in real time. None of it is edited. None of it was deleted. It's all there. I have nothing to hide. I just did it based off of what I see in the charts in real time, recording it. I didn't edit any of the videos whatsoever. So it could be a little bit longer, but you can see me pausing at times, really thinking about it. They had amazing questions over there. So that's what it is. It was 60 plus hours of recorded coaching, probably 100 plus hours with the live coaching crew, but I only recorded 60 plus hours of those 100 hours, let's say. So I really went deep with them for at least a couple of months. So that is that. Recorded coaching still valid over there. Still all from 2022. We talked about the bear market. Went through it all. I always said, hopefully we get one more bull run or for the market snipers, at least one more big move. And Bitcoin did have that big move from 16,800 all the way up to $74,000. So we'll see if we can keep continuing to catch the next big swings over there. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, the first 20 videos are probably the most important, but if you stick with it, so you could go back and watch like those top 20 videos over and over and over again. It's a lot. It's a lot of time to put in. But even from like video 21 to like 50 or 60, how many I don't know, I never counted them. You'll still pick up other things. So I think they're all important. And we talked about, slightly, you probably pick up like nugget. I don't know, they always say nuggets here or there on every single video. So um, as questions evolve and as time goes on and evolved in like talking about the coaching videos, then I still think it's worth going through all the videos. I went through all the videos. Live coaching went through all the videos. We put in the work. I put in the work in 2022. The live coaching crew put in the work. We put in all that work to record all those videos. So if we can do it, if I can do it, and by the way, I did it for $199 a month. $199 a month for started off with a 6 and then we had the 7, right? So for 2 months. Obviously, that's why I stopped doing it, because I told him, I said, this is taking way too much time and energy from me for $199 a month. And the live coaching crew became my friends because we were spending so much time together via Zoom calls that for me, it was just too much. I said, either I'm going to have to charge you tens of thousands of dollars, or I'm just going to stop doing it and make it free for them. Right. So that's what I chose to do. I chose, instead of charging them tens of thousands of dollars, I don't know if they would have paid that anyways. I didn't give them the option to. I just said, either I have to charge you tens of thousands of dollars to make it worth my time and energy, or I'm going to just make it free for them. And I did. So I made it free for them. So shout out to the live coaching crew. They've been free since 2022. So there we go. There we go. That's what it is. But, we put in the work together, and, we spent a lot of time over there doing that. And all those videos are unedited. They're the raw version. It's the real version. It's all in real time, right? It's all in real time. So there you go. Greetings from the Magnificent Seven. Awesome, Noah. Awesome. Speaking of the Magnificent Seven, Noah was one of the Magnificent Seven, caught on very quickly over there. Was really proud of how he learned so quickly. One of the young guns over there. So shout out to Noah. Good to see you on here. Woo-wee, Noah. Learning and doing paper trading testing. Cool. That's the way you should do it. That is textbook. That's exactly what I'd want to see. Uh, Learn first. That's step one. Step two, back test. Oh, set up all the rules of your own strategy, whether it's similar to what I was teaching, or if it was a variation of it, or completely different, whatever it is. The whole purpose is dial in your own rules and do the best of your ability to execute those rules and back test those results. Then maybe back test it with a paper. Well, you can back test it with a paper trading account with no money, and then you can forward test it with lunch money, money that, if you lost it, all of it, it's not that big of a deal. It's like you're taking your friends out for lunch and you're not even going to think twice about it. And then you could start possibly moving up with more money and or leverage after that point. In my own personal opinion, that's what I talk about on the life coaching crew a lot. So there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's mana. Let's keep going. 9:37 already. Wow, time flies. I'm not going to be able to go over an hour today. Yeah. Yeah. Chop is harder, right? Chop. So don't get chopped up. Be patient. Be selective, right? If you're selective and take less trades, depending on what time frame you're on. I don't know what time frame you're on, but if you're on a higher time frame, right now it's kind of if you're on the daily chart, for example, it's more of a wait and see. It's a wait and see. And the best trade is no trade right now, right? The best trade is no trade. So it's been waiting patiently, waiting patiently, waiting patiently, waiting patiently. Right? So the perfect time for back testing and obsessing over the charts and obsessing over the charts. So with that said, I'll go. Let's get into it. Daily, like you said, yeah. So a lot of people want to jump in on the lower time frames, and because they're anxious to get in and uh, put in the put in the and test their skills, right? They wanted, it's natural. You want to get in, you want to go, you want to test your skills, and you want to beat Jesse, right? You want to beat Jesse. Everyone wants to beat Jesse. I want to beat myself too, right? So if you know you want to beat me, right? Well, cool. I want you to beat me too. I want you to outperform me. That would be awesome. It makes me happy. Makes me happy. So if you can outperform me, I'm not. Yeah, it gets my juices flowing too, like my competitive juices flowing too. But if you beat me, I'd be happy. And if you do beat me, uh, you don't want to rush into it, right? And a lot of times you want to jump in, you know, smaller time frames, 50x leverage, 20x leverage, and what happens is you're going to blow up your account. So, being selective and taking small swings, building up the confidence, and then we talk about if you've been through the live coaching, if you've been through the recorded coaching, you've already seen probably the videos where we talk about, hey, or maybe not 20th, I can't remember, but we did take deep dives of, hey, for example, Noah, one of the Magnificent Seven. Had like 9 wins in a row, right? 9 wins in a row. And one of the videos I talked about was you're that much closer to making a mistake and giving back some of those gains. So be aware of if you're at 9 wins in a row, which you'll go on runs, you'll go on streaks, that you're that much closer to making a big mistake. Why? Not because your strategy changed, because you changed how your execution of your strategy goes on, right? So whether you cut corners, you skip steps, and what happens is you're overconfident. Maybe you forget to put a stop loss in. Maybe you know better than your own strategy and you try to outperform it, and you double down. You put more money in. Now your emotions are involved. blah, blah, blah. There are many reasons why you deviate from your own strategy. You could have your own strategy that has an 80% win rate, and you're on a 9 wins in a row run, and you deviate from your own strategy and shoot yourself in the foot instead of sniper in the markets, and you give back a lot of those gains. You make a big mistake, or you, even worse, you blow up an account. Yeah. That's my guy. Yep, exactly. Right. Exactly. But learning experience, right? Learning. You can't, you know, when I went back to zero, and I don't think you went back to zero, but when I went back to zero, and basically I was trading real estate, right? I was trading real estate, fixing and flipping real estate in my 20s, and I'm 45. Oh yeah. Oh my god, 45. Oh, my neck hurts, my back hurts. I went back to zero, and it's a tough lesson to learn. Kept doubling down, kept doubling down. The market switched. The market moved from under my feet. I thought I knew best. I ran the numbers a million times, and instead of putting all my eggs back into one basket by doubling down, doubling down, I should have diversified or whatever, and I didn't, and I learned the hard way. And so that's what one of the things we talk about is after you've had like 9 wins in a row, right? Uh, you're you're closer to your next loss. It's just the way it is, right? It's just a numbers game, and by doing so, you have to be aware of that. But you get overconfident, you get hyped up, you start shooting from the hip instead of making sniper precision entries and exits, and it's just part of the game, right? It's part of the game, and if you can't accept that, then probably not for you, and you should be trying to automate your trading as much as possible. So yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Taught me a lot. Yep. Mm, I don't think so. I don't remember. Uh, direct message me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Noah. Direct message me. What else? What else? All right. So I'll go. It feels like I know that was a big deviation of the live stream, but sometimes it's gonna be mostly about the charts. Sometimes we're gonna go off on a tangent, talk psychology, talk maybe a little coaching over here. Hopefully it helps people, and we're trying to sniper the markets together, right? Psychology, charts, all that stuff, but mostly charts, right? I love the charts, so we're gonna do mostly charts. But if we could talk a little bit and help people along the way who are in the recorded coaching or have already done the live coaching like Noah, blah, blah, blah. So what else? So I'll go. Had an RSI buy signal, right? Had an RSI buy signal. Uh, Currently above the trending dots. Could we see a pending buy signal in the near future on Algo? Are we going to catch a bounce here in the near future? That would be great. That would be great. ADA. Otherwise, it's doing nothing, right? And we get we have patience, but we also get bored. Dot, Avex, Link, Fat, Rari, right? Let's switch gears over here to the NASDAQ. Not much has changed since we talked about profit taking down over here. It's hit 4 out of 4 targets to the upside, right? Is it losing momentum, right? Is it losing momentum? We don't know yet. We'll let the trending dots catch up. We'll price come back down to it, put in a higher low and go, or we'll put in this lower high over here, something like this blue line, right? Something like this blue line, and put in. Oh, I just heard a direct message. That must be Noah. uh, I didn't say do it right now in the live stream. Don't distract me. There we go. There we go. Just kidding. Or we'll put in a lower high over there in NASDAQ. So there we go. 19,650 key retracement. Yep, you got it. Yep, I can hear it. I can hear the Discord in the background. You got it. 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 That's awesome. It's good to hear. Change your life. I mean, you're such a young guy, though, right? You're such a young guy. You would have figured it out, but hopefully, I was able to speed up the process. And you know, that's cool. That's cool. Here, good to hear. You can't help everybody, right? Can't help everybody. Not everyone's cut out for it. Uh, from what to my knowledge, Noah was cut out for it. Haven't been keeping up with them. It's been time passes, right? So, but uh, was one of the Magnificent Sevens. Was probably one of the best students out there. So there you go. Nasdaq, SP 500 students. It's such a weird thing to say. I don't know. It doesn't feel like like student, right? That's just such a weird thing to say. One of the recorded coaching people, live coaching people. That's what we'll say. Uh, Student. It's weird to say. So let's keep going. Uh, I shorted oil futures around 79. SP 500. Similar thoughts. Nothing has changed since August 5th as of yet. Still looking for a possible lower high. Still looking for a possible double top. It's too early to say. Could the bottom be in? Definitely. Could it be putting in a lower high? Possibly, right? So we don't know yet. We don't know yet. I'm not in a long or a short position as of right now. So Dow Jones, similar. Russell 2000, similar. What is this? It's probably a weekly horizontal, but back above it now on the daily chart. That gap was already filled. ETH has not filled this gap yet at $3,000. So keep an eye on that one. VIX is still low. That's what you want to see if you're a perma bull. Let's switch gears over to Magnificent Seven real quick. Just take a quick peek at them. NVIDIA still bouncing. Straight up though, right? Just looks more like a short squeeze than it does that it's a healthy lock and go, right? So something to be aware of. We'll put in a lower high. We don't know. Meta putting in a lower high over here? Possibly. We don't know. Amazon flat today, has not filled this gap as of yet. This was profit taking at 151. Short squeeze all the way back up, right? The market makers giveth, the market makers taketh. Microsoft, Tesla, still this gap up here, 245, gap at 147. Apple, tiny gap up here, 232. Tiny, not even like worth putting on the chart, in my opinion, but I have it on there. Still got a gap down here, 173-ish. Google, gap up there, 183, right? See if it bounces over there. We put that on the other day. Still no buy signal as of yet, but there is a RSI pending buy signal over there. So we put that on as a possible bounce opportunity play over there. I'm not in it personally. I've got plenty of irons in the fire out there. I'm better at managing just a couple of trades or a few trades than I am like a million trades. I'm not good at it. I started to get watered down. I get distracted. Just so much going on with behind the scenes, building out behind the scenes. So there we go. That's Magnificent Seven. Maybe Google catches a bounce, feels like gap at 183, right? Put that out on the last live stream. What else? Hut, Bitfarm, Marathon Digital, CLSK, Iris Energy, right? Possibly. We're going to make it, hopefully. Cypher Mining, MIGI. Uh-oh. 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 Last buy signal was on Friday. Uh-oh. Talked about it on the live stream. What if we get a buy signal and then price comes back above this upward trend line? What if it's finding support at the trending dots over here? It looks like it bounced so far. Uh, then a buy signal. What if it finds support over here? What if it finds support over here? Up 5% today. And that's what we're looking at right now on MIGI, right? Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Obviously, we're just looking at the charts for educational purposes only and talking it through education and hopefully find some entertainment along the way. Yep, 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 yep. Riot, Hive, Veritone has only hit 2 of the 4 targets so far. Uh, it's extended away from the training dot, so at some point it's going to retrace back to the training dots. When, we don't know. Will it hit more targets first? Possibly. Will it not? Possibly not, right? Uh Lemonade starting to make its bounce back up. Left this gap open over here at $22. Looking pretty good, not gonna lie. Ha ha ha. Could see a RSI buy signal in the near future. A low, possible higher low. Wow, when these pump, they pump, and when they dump, they dump. So don't forget to take profits along the way. Remember, it was overbought. Sometimes when the magic happens, right? Bearish divergence, and then drop down over there. Upstart had bearish divergence followed by reverse candle. Still bullish as of right now. Possibly could put in additional bearish divergence over there. Keep an eye on it over there. Labu, pending buy signal again on Labu. The biotech bull 3x ETF. Super high risk, potentially a high reward, or you could lose all your money, right? So just be aware of it's extremely high risk. I say high risk to caution you, and then you go out and buy it. Ay, ay, ay. I say that to deter you, not to encourage you. But all the degens out there love. If the higher the risk, the more the degens love it, right? Shop flat today. Filled that gap up there. Got another gap at $55 ish. Coin. Uh, what else? What else? What else? What else? MicroStrategy flat. PayPal up 1.5% today. Woo-wee. Come on, PayPal. Come on, PayPal. Weekly chart looking good. Bullish. 2-week chart looking good over there. Bullish. What's the 3-week chart looking like? 3-week chart does not have a pending buy signal yet. I repeat, the 3-week chart does not have a pending buy signal yet. We'll see if it does in the near future. Over there. Woo! Woo! PayPal, right? Look at all those gaps. Look at all those targets to the upside. 2-week chart. Got that gap at $72 that was left open all the way back from July 2023. It's only $5 away. No, $4 away from filling that gap. It's been a long time coming, right? Long time coming from over here. Now it's within 4.5%, right? Come on, PayPal. Show us the way. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's keep going. AI daily chart. SoFi. Ooh, come on, SoFi. Looking good. SoFi, let's go. MACD bull crossover on the daily chart. Weekly chart has a pending buy signal over here on SoFi, right? SoFi, so far, so good on SoFi. Get it? Ooh, good one, Jesse. So far, so good on SoFi. That's the weekly chart. 2-week chart has a pending buy signal. Breaking news. Breaking news. SoFi has a pending buy signal on the 2-week chart. We're going to have to put the targets on from the top to the bottom. What else? 3-week chart does not have a buy signal as of yet. So still early over here, right? Macro low, macro higher low, macro higher low over here at $6.38. Here we are $7.36. At one point, SoFi was at $28.30. If it ever retested the all-time highs, right? If it ever retested that, that's 285%. So we'll see what happens or not. You know, even halfway through is probably about 100% return. What else? Square, weekly chart, daily chart, right? Got the 200-week moving average up there. Still early on Square. ANF, what's happening? Is it going to put in that lower high, right? We don't know yet. We don't know yet on ANF. 57 minutes. I got to finish this up. We got to finish this up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Jesse. Gold. No, that's silver. Gold. Still ultra bullish on the weekly chart, right? I had this cup and handle over here, and we don't know if that target's going to get hit or not, 27.85, but still ultra bullish on the weekly, the 2-week chart, the monthly chart, right? Had this cup and handle possible scenario, right? Multiple targets all the way up in here, but still bullish on the monthly chart over here on gold. So will it play out? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. But that would take gold all the way to 27.62-ish, right? So there we go. Still ultra bullish on the monthly chart as of right now on gold. It's in price discovery mode over here, making new all-time highs. And that's about it. TLT weekly chart is still bullish. One target's been hit so far. And then let's circle back to, I think we have a couple chart requests. Sui on the 15. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sui on the 1 hour. That's the weekly bearish daily chart. 1 hour chart. Choppy chop chop. Right? 1 hour chart. Still bullish on the 1 hour chart. We're not going to spend too much time on this. 15-minute chart. Right? This is just pure chop. Just sideways chop, right? That's the way I kind of look at it. This is a nice big move down. But then from there, it's like, you know, it's choppy chop chop. So still in the chop. There you go. Consolidating, chopping, consolidating, consolidating. Spiked through it a couple times. So that's the 15-minute chart. 1 hour chart, right? In this chop. So there you go. That's about it. What else? Yep. Just keep the live streams, but maybe 3 times a week for energy and for the family. Yep. Oh, also we got the nanny's back for day 2. She came back for more. And the wife goes back to work tomorrow. Woo-wee. 2 months in, baby slept more than 6 hours again last night. It was awesome to see. Thank you, baby. She's exactly 8 weeks old today, and she slept more than 6 hours again. That is considered sleeping through the night at 8 weeks. So we appreciate the baby service. Thank you, baby, for giving us sleep, and we are feeling pretty good. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate it. Yep. What else? What did you say? U.S. oil. Okay, U.S. oil. Let's look at it. I'm pretty sure I have it on here. Yeah, US. Is it this one? Is that TVC probably, right? Most likely. I shorted oil futures around $79. Okay. That's a 1 hour chart. Oh, okay. Let's see. 1 hour chart. Yeah, it's oversold on the 1 hour chart. Could remain oversold, but it's still holding on the daily. I think you took it based off of the daily chart. Um, it's overall it's bearish on the daily chart, so maybe you want to try to push it as long as possible. Overall on the weekly chart, it's bearish and breaking down. Maybe you want to try to hold it as long as possible. Obviously not financial advice. We're just kind of looking at it. So you're already, yes, daily chart, but you're already in. Uh, let's see. Is it futures? Are you doing it on futures or leverage, or how'd you do it? Options. Let's see, $79. Currently 7%, right? So is it futures? Is it with leverage on futures or not? Futures, yeah. So if you're up 7%, that's what on futures. Like depending on I've never traded U.S. oil on futures myself, but it's probably maybe not. I could be wrong, but 10x leverage. So you'd be up like 70%. So if you've been on the recorded coaching videos, then you would know that don't forget to lock profits along the way, because if you're treating this like a true business, businesses are designed to make money. So unrealized gains versus realized gains. Realized gains is actual true profit. Unrealized gains is not, right? So that's a weekly chart. But the overall trend on the weekly chart is bearish. Overall trend on the daily chart is bearish. Things could flip in a hurry though. So whether that's moving stop loss up to break even, whether that is moving a stop loss into partial profits, whether that is, if it's only one contract, you can't really close out. Like if you had two contracts, futures contracts on it, you could probably close out one in full profit and then try to push the other one hard. But if you only have one contract, you can't really do that. So you just gotta just know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, right? And took some profit off. Okay. So you must have had more than one contract going, right? Daily chart. So if you drop down to 8 hour chart, bearish, right? You're probably trying to push this as long as possible. 4 hour chart, right? Ultra bearish, aka sometimes when the magic happens. It's getting oversold though on the 4 hour chart. It is getting oversold on the 2 hour chart, right? But sometimes when the magic happens, oversold on the 1 hour chart. So there you go, right? It's in a downtrend even on these lower time frames until it's not, right? So kind of map it out like that to try to maximize your profits as much as possible, right? So just have to decide if you already took some profits in, then you probably, and you move the stop loss to break even. Smooth sailing. Yes, you want to maximize your profits, but at the same time, you want to push the trade as long as possible. And your risk-free trade at this point. You took some profit off the table and the rest of it stop loss is at break even. This is a risk-free trade. So you can decide if you're going to wait for, see how far you can push it. And if it starts to reverse back around on lower time frames, then consider probably closing out the rest of your position. But congratulations. It sounds like you did an amazing job. That's really amazing. Even on the 1 hour chart, from getting in at $79 on the 1 hour chart and holding and pushing it all the way down on futures, that is typically you would only see like these type of amazing trades, maybe you know 4 to 6, maybe 10 times at the most, on a futures trade where you're getting 50, 70, all the way to 2 to 300% returns. Uh, Probably less than 10 times in a year, right? So, uh, don't get used to it. Be prepared that it's not always the case that it's working out like this in your favor. So just keep being tactical like you are as far as the stop loss and taking some profits along the way, because you won't see these type of moves all the time. But congratulations, you did an amazing job. With that, I'm proud of you. Continue sniping the markets over there. Uh, Owl Art Tattoo, and yeah. Don't get used to it. Don't get used to it. Don't get used to it. So, but there are, you could find like 6 to 12 trades like this per year, based off of the daily chart. Maybe more if you work hard at it, right? If you work hard at it, and I'm hold on, let me take this back 1 second. If you're trading like one asset, right? If you're trading one asset, then yes, probably the 6 to 12 times in a year, right? If you're trading if you're looking at multiple assets on futures like U.S. oil, say Bitcoin futures, Nasdaq futures, you could probably find a lot more, right? So if you're very selective among the different types of futures and you study and study and study, you could probably take nice swings probably on a weekly basis, right? So let me just back that up. I'm 6 to 12 in 1 year based off of like one asset only. So let me just take that back. You could probably find one really good one per week, right? If you're looking at like 40 or more. So just wanted to clarify. With that, hope everyone has a good rest of your day. On this manic Monday, Chief Diaper Changer is reporting here live on the live stream, and we will call it here. I got some other things to do, and I got to meet up with one of my closest friends out there for lunch and go hang out. Go hang out. Oh, and deliver a gift for him, for his sister, and they're having another baby. So baby shower gift, dropping that off, and giving away my 55-inch TV. Don't need it. I had it in my old office with the baby, and the nanny overruled me and said the TV must go. So the TV is going away for free, and I'm handing it off to one of my closest friends, brother. So the sister's getting a gift, the brother's getting a 55-inch free TV, and I just didn't want to like throw it away or anything like that. It's old, so it's not like it's worth anything, but it's still great condition. I still have the wall mount, so he's getting a wall mount and the TV for free. So we'll go from there. So with that, have a good rest of your day, and we will see you on the next live stream. Adios. Adios.